Investigators now believe a cyber attack this week on dozens of Minnesota water systems was probably the work of Iranian hackers. So what else can they target, and are Americans at risk? Let's ask law enforcement and cybersecurity expert and former State Department anti-terrorism senior advisor Morgan Wright. So great to see you this morning, Morgan. So basically, the important thing here is that a cyber attack on a water system basically could disable the ability to produce water and treat water. Why do we think that this has Iran's fingerprints on it?
Yeah, well, first of all, the warning came out 4 days before, Charlie, from the CISA, FBI, talking about vulnerabilities, talking about Iran may attack. And look, obviously, we're engaged in a war right now with Iraq. And it wasn't just a onesie-twosie. They didn't target one here, didn't target one there. They targeted 30 at one time, going after these small computers called programmable logic computers. And what they do is these things control the flow of chemicals, because to treat water, you have to put a lot of chemicals in. Too many can become caustic, can become dangerous. So they're targeting those things at one time. We know from tradecraft that a group called Cyber Avengers, which is a proxy of the IRGC, is one of the ways that Iran gets us out without having attribution. So there's moderate to high confidence that definitely Iran is behind the attack. And look, the timing is not coincidental.
You know, we normally think of Russia being behind things like this when it comes to cyber attacks. Is there any reason to believe that Russia could have been working in cahoots with Iran on something like this?
It is not unlikely that Iran and Russia collaborate together on many things. We know that China and North Korea collaborate together on many things, especially in cyberspace. So when you've got, look, there are 5 domains of war, Charlie: sea, air, land, space, cyberspace. We own the first 4 with Iran, without a doubt. But the 5th domain is where they can get help, they can get tactics, techniques, they can get tools from countries like Russia who are sympathetic to what Iran is going through. So I don't have any direct evidence, but let's put it this way: if you set a file in front of me and showed me a linkage, I would not be shocked in the least.
Why would they target water supplies, and what other municipal vulnerabilities are there out there for Americans?
You know, Charlie, I go back to the Colonial Pipeline hack. During COVID, a group called DarkSide, which is actually out of Russia, shut down pipelines, basically shut down Colonial Pipeline. People responded as though we had lost energy. Right? We had lost power, no more oil. Well, when you want to bring a nation to its knees or to instill fear, you go after 2 things: power and water. So for them to go after water, this is one of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? Safety, security, you know, heat, comfort, power. So that's one of the reasons they go after it. Look, but anything, we have a lot of critical infrastructures. We can defend anything, Charlie. We just can't defend everything. So you've got healthcare. Imagine if hospitals had to shut down, no patients. Imagine if you go to your bank account, all the money's gone. Imagine if you go to flip the lights on and there's no power. Well, what are all the things that cascade from that? So I'm not trying to paint a picture of gloom and doom. You never have me on for the fun stories. It's always the bad stories like this. Well, but it's very important that people realize that they are the first line of defense. Your accounts, your passwords, the things that you do are very important to keeping America safe.
Morgan Wright, we look forward to bringing you back for one of the fun stories. Thank you so much.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.